Hello and welcome to this how-to video. In this video I will show you step by step how to set up the ratio parameter with the software CompactPlus Connect. We are using for this how-to tutorial the CSvision parameter, but you can also use this guide to set up the CTratio parameter. In this experiment we will observe on an induction heat-up process on a steel cylinder. Even if attenuations such as dirt and other visual obstructions will occur during the measurement, we show that it will be possible to measure the correct object temperature at any time. First, connect the ratio parameter with your PC via the USB port and open the software CompactPlus Connect. On the left side, you can see now the temperature time diagram, and on the right side you can see the visual image of the CSvision sensor. Now install the ratio parameter in a distance to your to-measured object. Here it is important that you have a free measurement field. That means that you do not have any optical obstructions between your sensor and the to-measured object. The visual image in the software helps you to position the sensor in the right way. Alternative, you can also activate the laser cross to see the position where the sensor is measuring the target temperature. For this, click on the icon Laser. For the CTratio sensor, use the green laser dot to see the position where the sensor is measuring the target temperature. For this, click also on the icon Laser. If you want to measure through a window, as we show in this example, please be sure that the window is clean for the setup. At ideal measurement situations, obstacles should not influence the ratio temperature. Be sure that the object size is larger than the spot size in the distance you want to measure. For this, you can use again the visual image. The red circle shows you the measurement field. So your object should not be smaller than the diameter of the red circle. With the CTratio parameter, you can use the green laser dot. Your object should not be smaller than the diameter of the green laser dot. The next step is to focusing the ratio parameter. For this, you can use the slide element in the software CompactPlus Connect to get a sharp image. For the CTratio sensor, use the wheel on the sensor head to get a sharp green laser dot on your object. Now go to the menu Diagram and Settings to activate all items for T-ratio, T1, T2 and the attenuation to get all information on the screen. You can see now in the diagram on the left axis the temperature information for T-ratio, T1 and T2, and on the right axis the attenuation value. Go to the menu Setup by clicking on the icon Setup. Now we have to determine the emissivity of the to-measured object. For this, the temperature of the object has to be known. You can find out the correct emissivity by doing a reference measuring. You can also use the one-color mode of the sensor and a contact probe, as for example a thermocouple, to measure the correct temperature. Enter the correct measured temperature into the field Process Temperature in the software CompactPlus Connect. With the button Calculate Slope Emissivity, the software shows you now the calculated emissivity in the field Emissivity Transmissivity 1. Alternative, you can also enter the emissivity direct in the field Emissivity Transmissivity 1. In our example here, we have an emissivity of 0.85. Now we have to adjust the slope value in the software. Begin with a slope value of 1.0. If necessary, change the slope value step by step until the ratio temperature T-ratio is equal T1 and T2 and the attenuation is 0%. Click on the button OK. We can now start with the measurement. As you can see in our example, we are showing different levels of dirty windows. So if the attenuation is changing in your application because of different measurement conditions, the T-ratio temperature shows at any time the correct target temperature. This works up to an attenuation of 90% for the 1M series, and it works up to 85% for the 2M series. Here you can see finally an overview which shows you again all steps for the correct setup. For more information, check our website at optris.com. See you next time!